Have you ever had to get your pet one of those, cones to go around their head? A lot of people call them the cone of shame. Well, I had to go to the vet today to take my dog to go get her annual checkup and her flea medicine and all preventative stuff. And I remembered about that cone and how when we got it, I refused to call it the cone of shame because there was no shame in what happened when she needed it. So I called it the cone of healing. And then it reminded me of all the times that people associate, oh, my pet is super anxious. Oh, my pet is this. Oh, my pet is that. Whatever their emotions. And I wonder how many times people are putting their own emotions and projecting it onto their animal. And I was realizing that this morning, especially when I went to take Jetta to the vet, she was fine. She was super excited. Everything was great. And we walked into the vet and she was totally fine, still happy and exploring, and just, we hadn't been there in like a year. So of course everything's new again. And as soon as they opened the exam room, something shifted. And I realized that she sensed something in the room. And so I was just like, it's okay, let's just go in there. And the whole time I'm just praying, like, God, I just thank you for peace. And I could tell that there was an uneasy feeling in that room, and probably from all the people, all the patients with their pets, feeling anxiety and whatever. So I just was praying, like, God, clean this room. And then if Jetta was, my dog Jetta, if she was ever like feeling a little bit extra like concerned, I would just hold her and I just breathe and pray and calm her down. But like, for me, there was no reason to be afraid. There was no reason to be concerned or scared. And then after a while, she did settle a little bit. And then they took her away to give her shots. And then she was not liking being away from me. I'm not really sure what was going on behind the door, but after a while of hearing her, I opened the door a little and I was just like, it's okay, Jetta, it's okay. And then they told me that she was about to be done, and they brought her back soon. And as soon as we left the exam room, like they brought her back to the exam room where I was, and then we left to go into the lobby. As soon as we walked out into the lobby, everything was fine again. But I wanted to post here, felt like I needed to say something to remind you that whether it be there, whether it be a hospital, or whether it's just in your home or out on a walk, if you are feeling that anxiety, it is likely going to be affecting your animals, your children, your housemates, whoever. It's going to be there until you become aware of it and start to pray for it to be sent away. Like, you have the authority in your life to send those things away. And if you need help, also, like, reach out to people who can help you, whether it's me or pastor or another trusted person that you know can clear those frequencies and those energies. So I just wanted to post this and encourage you to be aware of what's going on, especially with your pets. They don't know. I mean, they know more than we do some of the time, but we do have things that we we do with them, for them, to help them, or whatever, whether it's an emergency or like a routine checkup. We're doing this stuff too. And now that's the end of this transmission, because my words apparently are tripping over themselves. So I hope you have a great night or day or morning or whatever this is when you see this. And until next time, keep shining.